Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen pile number 1. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you are returning viewers, welcome back. So, the question is, should you move on? So, I've already pre-shuffled, and these are all the cards that have come out. I have not seen them, so we'll go ahead and jump into your reading. Okay, well, I can already tell, Scorpio, that this is going to take a lot of work. Okay, so if you decide to stay, it's going to take a lot of discipline, because I do see here that someone is playing the blame game. The blame came out in the reverse. Okay, so Spirit is saying stop blaming each other. Okay, now you have the World card, so there is potential here for success in regards to this relationship. Okay, but I also feel like you want to be free, right? To be able to, do the things that you enjoy doing, right? Without being blamed for doing things that you're not supposed to be doing, or feeling like, oh, this person is just blaming me for everything, right? I do see here that you guys do have a lot of harmony together. Okay, so like I said, there is a lot of potential for this relationship, and there is potential for growth as well. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You have here the old-fashioned card, which says, babe, the old school love wins. Don't try to rush the process. It takes time to build a real, solid, and healthy relationship. Give them time. Then it says here, someone has withdrawn and is causing some issues. So it could be that either you withdrew or this person withdrew. It also says here, spiritual or religious beliefs are best viewed with an open mind, or just shut the F up and love them for who they are. So it could be that you guys have different beliefs, right? And, definitely that could, put a damper on the relationship, right? It says here, letter. They are reaching out to communicate. News or messages are coming soon. So if you guys are in no contact with this person, I do see that there could be some contact coming here. And then it also says control. Assert yourself and take charge of your destiny. So, this is about not allowing the person to, take control over the situation, or, take control over you. And this also talks about passion. I see that there's a lot of passion within you, within this relationship here, especially with the Knight of Wands. But the thing about the Knight of Wands is that, he could be a little bit immature, right? When you think of the Knight, you think Knight, Queen, and then King. So think of it as almost like a teenager, okay? But I do see that you guys are very passionate for one another, and you really do enjoy each other's energies in that sense. There is potential for marriage, but it's going to take a lot of work with the Four of Wands here, and then the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles represents focusing in on something, right? Taking your time, making sure that what it is that you're doing is the right thing, and just focusing, right? Because the Eight of Pentacles, if you look at his card, he is withdrawn away from the world, right? And he's away from all of the naysayers, right? Maybe you might have some people that may be a little bit too involved within the relationship too, because the Four of Wands is also an indication of a community. So you might have a lot of people giving you advice here, okay? And I feel like someone is feeling like they're left out in the cold here with the letter card and the Five of Pentacles. But, you know, with this Page of Pentacles, this indicates, you know, starting something new. So yes, there is potential for this relationship. This also, you know, you've got the Soul card here, moving, physical location, or a change. Some of you guys may be thinking about moving here, or there may have to be like some sort of a move in order to make, you know, something kind of work, right? Like, I know for me, I literally had to pack up and move in order to just kind of like switch up the environment, switch up the vibe, switch up the energy in the home. And then you have here magnetic, unexplainable pull. You guys cannot resist one another. So there are some differences here. There is some blame, but it's going to take a lot of discipline here. And again, old-fashioned love wins. Babe, the old school love wins. Don't try to rush the process. It takes time to build a real solid and healthy relationship. Give them time, okay? The World card is also representative of having learned some sort of a lesson here, okay? So you guys probably learned something, right? But I do see that there is just this beautiful connection, okay? But again, don't allow the person to control you, right? You take control of yourself. No one can control you, okay? But this person, I feel like they've withdrawn because of just, you know, their belief system and stuff like that. And again, I feel like there's a lot of people involved, a lot of, you know, he said, she said. So there is potential here, okay? Whether you want to take control of the situation and reach out to them by sending them a letter or sending them, you know, an email or something of that nature, you can go ahead and do that, because the Knight of Wands is also about taking action, right? So, you know, but it's going to take a lot of discipline. That's what I see here. And quite possibly you guys do have the potential of even moving in with one another. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button and comment. Let me know if this reading resonated with you, and subscribe to this channel. I would greatly appreciate you guys. Welcome to my soul tribe. Bye-bye, Scorpio. Happy holidays. Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you for choosing pile number 2. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Abby the Gemini Witch. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. So I have pre-shuffled your cards, and no, I have not seen them. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading and see, should you move on, Scorpio? Okay, well, Scorpio, if you have chosen pile number 2, there is a possibility here to work things out, okay? We have here the Empress. Time to take action, give birth to your dreams. So I feel like right now you're very focused on yourself, okay? Pile number 2. Wow, you know, it's funny because pile number 1 actually got the 8 of Pentacles too. And this is about working on something, working really hard on something. So maybe right now you're focused on yourself. You're focused on your material wealth and your spiritual prosperity. And that's a good thing, okay? But I feel like maybe that could be a little bit of a distraction right now, because you might be in denial about something, okay? You might be afraid of something here, pile number 2. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. You also have here letter and love. The feelings are true, Scorpio. A connection between two lovers, of feelings of complete and emotional happiness. So at one point, you guys really did make each other happy, but someone has withdrawn here, and it's causing some issues. If this person had anything to say to you, they would say, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. Spirit saying that it's not over. It's saying, don't turn your back on love. Love isn't easy, not for anyone. You can't push it away because there's a few bad apples. Keep fighting. Then you have pop-up. Someone might give you a spontaneous or unexpected visit. I feel like this person's actually even watching you through social media, and they're watching this glow up right now. Okay. Now, Spirit's saying you can roll the dice, you can take a chance. It may be risky, but you can take a leap of faith, but you have to be very strategic, okay? But I feel like you're afraid, okay? Because like there's this feeling that you just want to kind of like run, right? Because maybe you feel like there's been some deceit, some lies, some trickery here, okay? But just keep in mind, Scorpio, that this could be you, like, it could be like a form of like escaping interconnectedness, right? I feel like someone here is escaping interconnectedness, okay? And what you're looking for is security. This person might come across as, with the Queen of Wands here, this person might come across as slightly unemotional, because the Queen of Wands is she's very cutthroat, right? But the Queen of Wands has also been through some things. She's suffered a lot of hardship and loss. She's very intelligent, very witty, and very analytical as well. And she also does know how to take care of conflict, though. But the thing about the Queen of Swords, I'm sorry if I said the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, she does know how to take care of conflict, but she does so by cutting off the emotions. Okay, that's her way of dealing with things. And you want somebody a little bit, someone that you can depend on with this security card, with this King of Pentacles. Now, you have here the Five of Wands in the reverse. In order for this relationship to work, there's going to have to be some compromises. And that could lead to an end of a conflict or a struggle here, okay? In regards to love, you guys do love one another, and you guys do have this sense of like feeling like this belonging to one another, right? Like this, it's a sense of home. Like when I'm with this person, they feel like home, or that's how they feel about you. But again, I do see here that you're really focused on your material and your spiritual prosperity here. And I do see that you're really focused either on work, or you're just learning about new things, or you're going back to school, maybe even taking a seminar for some of you guys. But this also talks about finding a mentor. And in regards to finding a mentor, that could be you going online and searching up more information on relationships, because trust me, we don't know everything, Scorpio. Okay, so this is going to take some work between the both of you. But I do see here that this person has not given up on you. They may show up unannounced, okay? You may get a surprise visit from them, okay? Or maybe if you feel like there's an account that like you don't really recognize, it could be them. It could be a fake profile, right? I mean, that is weird. Yes, it is. But this person could also be acting out of fear, because they might be wanting to show up, okay? But they're just afraid. They want to take a chance. They want to take that risk. But again, they have withdrawn emotionally here, because they know it's going to take some work, okay? But it does say, don't turn your back on love. It isn't over, okay? I feel like there's some denial happening here, okay? So just work on that. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. It could be, Scorpio, that you are aware that this person is watching you, or you're just aware of a lot of things in regards to relationships now, and things that you no longer want to deal with, okay? So this is something that you can definitely talk to, with this person. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Overall, pile number 2, I feel like there is potential. I feel like I don't see you moving on. I see you focused on your career, on your finances, on your spiritual, journey. But this is also a part of the spiritual journey, right? Either learning how to sit down, talk to the person, or just, deciding this is not going to work. But I do see that there is a lot of potential here, okay? There's a lot of love. the feelings are true, and there could be a lot of potential for happiness here. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment if this reading resonated with you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, Scorpio. Happy holidays.